Vodka, that clear, versatile and often underestimated spirit that's in high demand around the globe. It's the chameleon of the alcohol world, blending seamlessly into any cocktail, yet standing strong when savoured solo. Its unassuming nature, however, belies its complex creation process. So, the question on everyone's lips, or at least those of us with a keen interest in the spirits world, how is vodka made? Hold on to your seats, because this might blow your mind, but the secret ingredient in vodka is potatoes, or grain, or fruits. Yes, you heard it right. Our everyday potato, humble grain, or common fruit can transform into a smooth, liquid courage with a dash of magic. Each of these raw materials contributes its unique charm to the vodka. Potatoes, once king of vodka production, lend a creamy, full-bodied texture. Grains, on the other hand, give us a light, smooth and subtly sweet tipple. And fruits, they're the wild cards, adding a delightful unpredictability with their varied flavors and aromas. But it's not just about throwing these ingredients into a pot and hoping for the best. Oh no, it's a careful, calculated process of extracting the sugars, the very soul of our raw materials. We've got our raw materials, but how do we turn potatoes into a party? Onward to the next step. Fermentation, while it sounds like a fancy dance move, is actually a crucial step in the vodka making process. It's sort of like an exclusive party where yeast is the star. This shindig takes place in a fermentation tank where our yeast gets busy with the sugars in our raw materials, turning them into alcohol. Now, if you're thinking, wait, yeast, the same stuff used in bread? Yes, indeed, but just like your favorite pop star has a stage persona, yeast has a party mode. When it hits the stage, or rather the tank, it starts to consume the sugars, releasing alcohol and carbon dioxide into the mix. But it's not just an all-you-can-eat buffet for our yeast friends. The temperature and pH levels have to be just right. Too hot or too cold, and yeast might not perform at its best, much like a diva with a sore throat. And just like any good party, timing is everything. This yeast party can last anywhere from a few days to a week, depending on the type of vodka being produced. Once the yeast has had its fill and the alcohol content is just right, we say, party's over, and it's time to move on. With fermentation complete, we're one step closer to vodka, but we're not there yet. Next up, distillation. Now, who doesn't love a good purification ritual, especially when it involves alcohol? This is the stage where our humble potato juice transforms into the clear, potent spirit we all know and love. We're talking about distillation, folks. This process involves heating the fermented mix until the alcohol evaporates, separating from the water and other components. Why, you ask? Well, alcohol has a lower boiling point than water, and that's a fact we're more than happy to exploit. As the vapor rises, it's collected in a condenser and cooled down, magically transforming back into a liquid. But hold on to your highballs, because this isn't your average potato juice anymore. This is high-proof alcohol we're talking about. The distillation process not only increases the alcohol content, but also removes unwanted flavors. The result? A smoother, more refined vodka, but we're not done yet. We still have to filter this newfound spirit. Filtration, my dear listeners, is the unsung hero of vodka making. It's like the bouncer at a swanky nightclub, only letting the good stuff through. It removes any remaining impurities, further refining the taste. Charcoal is often the filter of choice, giving vodka its famed clarity and crispness. And there you have it, from humble potato to the life of the party. That, my friends, is the magic of vodka making. So let's recap, shall we? In the grand scheme of vodka production, we start by hand-picking the finest raw materials, from potatoes to grains. We then move on to the fermentation process, where our raw materials transform into a beautiful alcoholic mash. This is followed by distillation, which is like a purification ritual for our beloved vodka, ensuring it's as smooth as a jazz saxophone solo. Lastly, filtration polishes off any remaining impurities. And the next time someone asks you how vodka is made, you can confidently say, well, it's a simple matter of turning potatoes into a party. Cheers to that.